so I don't want to go on for too long, but I think I need to get into meditation. And when I was young, like going back to when I was a kid, I always thought of like that older version of me as being someone who meditated first thing in the morning. It was probably just that I associated successful people with like that there was a correlation, like if you meditated then you were a successful person. I think I kind of thought that my day-to-day detachment from things kept me in a good place, but it just occurred to me that I keep feeling this need. My knee-jerk reaction is flight, and I want to run away from things, and even like it's almost like I could never just be where I am. Like I want to just keep escaping from where I am. I find myself so overwhelmed nowadays. I know it's gonna sound ridiculous, but I feel like I have, at times it feels like I have the whole universe within me, and it hurts. It sounds ridiculous. It's just this pain and pressure, and that can't really be the universe. That's just you like putting pressure on you, which is like, I feel like in every moment, I should be grateful, I should be this, I should be that, and I think that's probably what the problem is. I should. I think it's fear, and some of it comes from love. Seeing my parents get older. I think my sister just sneezed. Bless you! Every 2 days. Like when I'm at work, it's not as bad. Like I can get anxiety, but I can switch off from things, and the only responsibility I have is to be a good employee. But I know that's not all I'm here for. And so, on my days off, I feel like I can't handle myself. I feel like a mess. And this is not how I was supposed to, be living. Like, I'm really, really struggling. Well, I'll be good for a bit. And then I'm back to struggling. Having a really hard time. My head is whirring, and I just feel like I can never switch off. It's exhausting. It's like you're constantly analysing everything. Like I've gotten into this habit of how can I make this into value? How can I make this into content? How can I organise this? How can I synthesize this? It's just constant. And in a way it's brilliant, and I'm so grateful for it. But it's just very hard to constantly be in that place, and the only thing that makes it go away is gym. Something that forces me into my body. I think it's also guilt. So much guilt. Because I went years letting myself down, not moving. And I had that block in my face. And I just feel like I really owe it to myself to succeed. And so I have all these ideas, everything I want to do, everything that I've been sleeping on for years then, and I'm just suddenly awake to the fact that I can achieve it. And so I'm moving at 100 miles per hour, and I'm mucking it up. I'm mucking it up so much. And someone on the outside could say, no, you're doing great, which is sweet. But you're in the middle of it, it feels like a flippin' hurricane. And you just feel like you're never doing enough. Or I'll make progress on my diet, and then when I'm making progress on YouTube, my diet will go out the window because of how intense I get about it. Everything else falls, and I don't know how to manage it. And oh god, it's just so to output, to come and create content, and at the same time be going through like the most difficult lessons, and just trying to, because I know in a way like you're never gonna get the best, like you're gonna of course get value when you like look back 2020, but when you're in it there's a certain voice that you're gonna have, a certain authenticity, and a level of I guess rawness and realness, and I want to capture that. And it's just, I didn't feel like I never have a moment to really breathe. I'm meant to go away this month, and I keep flipping back and forth. Should I go? Should I just tell my parents to cancel like my ticket and all of that? I don't even know how much that would cost, but like I'm like, I need to work, and like, will going away actually help me? And then and my parents and I, we can disagree sometimes, naturally, because I'm a growing adult figuring herself out, and my parents, like, it's normal. And so I'm like nervous, and I'm like, I know how much stress it causes me when I disagree with them, so I'm like, would it actually be good for me? And like maybe knowing that I'm away from everything that I need to get done, like it would just make my mental health worse. But then like deep down on some level I know that like just a change of environment is probably what I need. I've been stuck in this room in a way for so many months now. It's probably best for me to just really just get out into another country. But it's this feeling of always wanting to escape from where I am anytime I get overwhelmed. And I just have a tendency nowadays to make a bad situation worse. So like, I already struggle, with my diet at times, and it's cold. And so I've observed that when I'm cold, I want to eat. I'm also exhausted. So when I'm tired, I want to eat. And when I'm stressed, I want to eat. And then I eat. And then I go into a spiral because I'm like, oh yeah, no, typical. Of course, I let myself down. Spiral. And then make it worse for myself. And then basically affirm that identity. And my room is a tip. And I'm disgusting. And it just gets really, really, really bad to the point of me wanting to just not be here. Because I feel like that would be easier than life. I mean, yeah, probably. Like, duh. But that's how much I feel at war with myself, that it's exhausting. Yeah, I'm just exhausted. It's like, it's beyond burnout at this point. Really. I feel like it's the type of feeling you'd only get if you've been there. It's just a feeling of trying to be strong for so long. Just trying to be the better one. A bigger person. Understanding one. To keep going. And it's okay. It's a choice, it's a choice I make, and I'm proud of it. I am proud of it. I wouldn't change that. Like, I wouldn't. But it's just tiring. You just want it to make sense. And, like, you try to make sense of it, but it's not happening because it's just so loud up there. Knowing where you want to go, what you want to do, in a way, not only is it a huge blessing, it can also be such a curse because you're so awake to the weight of what it is that you're meant to do, like the responsibility of it. And when you're not doing that. And so I feel like I have this hyper awareness. And that just follows me now. It's okay. I don't think that's really where the suffering comes from. I think the suffering comes from living a life that is not aligned to that. I think I need to perhaps become stronger. And that doesn't mean crying less. But it means giving myself the right tools to become stronger. As in resting more, building rest in, and just not feeling guilty about it anymore. Not judging myself for being who I am. You know, just going up to people and having the audacity to be like, this is who I am, being louder. Taking out space, and just, I need to stop apologizing. I apologize too much. I say, hi, I'm Mahika. I'm sorry for breathing the same air as you. You probably already hate me. I mean, that's appalling, isn't it? I would never say that to somebody else, and yet. I'm tired of things being so loud. And the fact of the matter is that I can't go on fucking holiday anytime I get overwhelmed. It's not a location issue. It's a headspace issue. Isn't that the name of an app? I've always known that to some extent, that if you cannot find calm within the chaos, taking yourself to a place of calm will only do so much. I just observed it growing up, and it'd be like the type where my dad, like in the car, you know, he'd be like, turn the music off, I need to concentrate. And there wouldn't even be much going on. And I get it, like being an adult now, like for example, if I want to concentrate on the road, really, like I don't want music, like I really just want to be there present with the problem solving. But it wasn't just that, it was this constant need for the external to shh. And the thing is, the type of person I want to be, I don't want to be in a state where I'm constantly the subject of whatever's going on around me. I want to be able to escape within. So I'm thinking of getting into meditating as a hobby. I think it'd be healthy for me. That's it. That's the video. But it's really just this pain. Like imagine I'm wanting to escape into what's the next dessert I can eat. How can I run away from my situation, whether it's like whatever it is, you know, how can I run away from it physically? How can I get away from it physically? To wanting to just not be alive, because I feel like there's this desire to just be away because I don't know how to cope. And I don't think that that's the solution, because if it was, well, then I would feel better by now. My problems would not be so prevalent, and yet they still are. They remain unresolved. There's also this huge case of loneliness. I mean, my trainer is wonderful, but she's one person, and she's coming from a place of kind of like been there, done that. I'm here to help you, but I can't. I would prefer people to walk with, people to struggle with. I don't want to feel so alone. Like there's a lot that I need. I mean, I started getting therapy, and that ended up just being a shit show, quite honestly. And not because of the therapy, but because of the lack of it. It's a whole story. Not worth one sharing. I just feel quite incapable. I feel quite incapable because if there's a recurring problem and the common denominator is you, and I just am tired of feeling like I can't handle myself. You know, it's this thing there, it's that thing there, it's just constant. Oh my god, my nose. Yeah, it's just It's constant. It's just constant. It's constant. And there's just noise all the time, it feels like. Like I go to work and there's people everywhere. Everywhere. And I come home and I get a moment like where it's just me in the house and that can help. But even then I feel like there's noise. And that's the thing. It's like even if you take the people away, there's noise and it's coming from me. I'm unable to filter. First of all, if you scroll on social media and you're on YouTube and you're just having too much input, this content, that content, we're not meant to process that much information. You're shifting, covering 50 different topics in one day. Your brain, of course, is going to feel like it's on overload. That aside, when you do that, I mean, even without this, but especially when you do that, you bring in, I should be this is what success looks like. This is where I want to be a year from now. Oh, I wish I'd achieved that 2 years ago and I still haven't. I'm this, da 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 da. There's just this build up of noise and that hurts. I think I need to really simplify my life. I notice as well I don't like there are certain patterns within the household that I don't like. It's not a criticism against my family, but it's just their way of living, and I'm realizing it's harming me. And I have to look at it. Their normal is unacceptable for me. Not for them, but for the life that I want to live and the woman that I want to become. The normal that is permitted around here is not what I want for my lifestyle. At least not in like my 20s. My parents get to be in the place of relax because they deserve it. What they can do what they want, but like if they want to chill, well then they can fucking chill. Not only because it's their lives, but it's because it's their household and because they bloody deserve it. Taking deserve out of the equation for me, it's not right for me. You know, the way that they choose to relax, that's not healthy for me. And I'm noticing how quite honestly fucking fragile I am. And I am delicate. My mental health is a delicate ecosystem, and it has been since I was like 12. And so I need certain things to make me feel like I can keep my head above water. I need systems in place to help me to not feel like this. Like I really need like extra care. And I think I've just tried to be like, no, I don't. You know, I don't want to be a special snowflake. And I'm meant to be strong and I'm meant to figure it out. But the thing is, I need care. I need care. I need special fucking care. I need a morning routine. You know, I need to nurture myself. I need to have a pet plant. I need to read a book in the sun. I need to say hi to some strangers at my local coffee shop. I need to go to the gym. I have simple things I need to do to take care of myself, because this random like tea and then eating this and eating that and eating this and eating that like at like random times, and like I can't, that is not okay for me. And I just feel so alone in this journey of trying to learn how to take better care of myself. And that, it makes me into this thing. My head starts pounding, and even that's exhausting. And I just want to be able to zoom out with more ease, without having to enter a massive spiral where I've eaten everything and all the desserts in the household in order to sort of awake, like, oh wait, this is not who I am. You know, I won't have to keep repeating that cycle in order to feel like I can make progress. It's just a lot of weight. I think, I don't know what to think. I need to go. I feel a mess. An absolute mess. And I hate my lifestyle right now. Not because of the opportunity or lack of it, but because of how I choose to live it, and also just my environment and setup is not great. I hate how alone I feel in this. Yeah, I'm tired of that part. I'm really tired of that part. Sucks. Yeah. Oh god. A lot of people, like, you know, what am I saying? Basically, it's no good having a day off if you can't even spend time with yourself without being in pain. Yeah. I want to go. Otherwise, it's going to be really long to edit, but I just choose to have faith in what people say, which is that if you keep trying, then it'll happen.